Alright, what's going on my Uchiyas and Uchikas, and welcome back to the channel, guys. Of course, it is Wednesday. It's time to talk about Boruto episode 28. A pretty great, it's pretty lit. I'm not gonna lie, this was kind of cool. So let's get right into it, guys. It basically starts off with Kaguya kind of reminiscing about everything that Boruto has done for him thus far, like really making up his mind and telling them that his future is his own and whatnot, like he can do whatever he wants, like it's his life, like he doesn't have to be like his grandfather, kind of like this kind of reminded me of the fight after Naruto and Gaara had in part 1 of Naruto when Gaara was like reminiscing about fighting with Naruto, but I mean that's a completely different story, but I mean it kind of reminded me of that. So it kind of so basically it just kind of starts off with Kagura and the current Mizukage, the current Mizukage, Chotaro, talking about him just taking an exam to become like the next to become a member of the one of the 7 deadly swordsmen. And so basically I guess like he passed the test and he finally was able to wield the double sword, and he actually called Boruto because he wanted to show Boruto like the sword. He wanted to show Boruto the sword to him first before like anyone, because again Boruto has done a lot for him thus far. But yeah, like Kagura, like he's in a good state of mind. He says he wants to use that weapon to forge like a better future for the hidden mist, instead of using that sword for death and destruction, like how the other previous swordsmen did and whatnot. So like they're kind of reminiscing and talking and whatnot, and as doing that, like someone used this jutsu against him, kind of like that water ball jutsu what Zabuza did to Kakashi. It actually turned out to be what's that guy named Shizuma, whoever, the guy from the pier, when Boruto them first got into the village. So he kind of like lift them up in like these little balls, and like kind of announce his presence and whatnot. And like basically like he told them like he kind of congratulated Kagura for having that sword, but he said that now it's time to like start a war. Like now it's time to like kill the Hokage's son, have everything fall back to the way it was, and Boruto's, he's like not taking it, like he thought he was high or something, like half asleep or something. But no, like Shizuma, he was dead serious. And so we kind of got also a little bit more perspective between Shizuma and Kagura, because apparently Kagura, like when he was younger, Shizuma was like his actual teacher, I believe, because like it showed like a flashback where Kagura, like he was about to kill one of his classmates, and like Shizuma stepped in and got like a big gash on his chest. It was crazy. I was like, oh, so that's like the correlation between these two, like in the way like Kagura like looked like when he was about to like kill his own classmate. Like he looked crazy, like this guy was in full kill mode. Like it was something else, man. But yeah, so like that's the correlation between those two. And like Shizuma said like there will come a time where we're gonna need warriors like you, like basically saying basically saying to Kagura like there's nothing wrong with him, like whatever he's doing, like he's doing the right thing. And basically he's gonna, like Shizuma's gonna protect Kagura, like almost, well, not really be a father figure to him, but like kind of mentor over him and teach him the ways. But Shizuma also made these assumptions that Chotaro is like using assassins to get rid of insurgents and whatnot, I guess, to like stop like mini rebellions from people that are trying to turn the hidden mist village back into the blood mist village. So I mean, with that, I doubt any of this is even true, because Chotaro isn't that kind of guy. I don't see him being that kind of guy. I mean, hell, this guy fought with Naruto Uzumaki, so I don't think like he's secretly like that kind of person. I mean, and Shizuma also made these assumptions like that on the outside, in front of people, the current Mizukage is like happy and cheerful and like a good guy, but behind closed doors he's kind of like a tyrant or not. And I'm like, what? Like what are where you getting these assumptions from, bro? Like what are you talking about, man? But I mean, I don't believe Shizuma one bit. I don't think Chotaro is the kind of person who would even do that. But so after like basically after Shizuma like had like a serious talk with Kagura, and telling him his plan and whatnot. Like Boruto's not even having it. Like so he starts going after Shizuma, and Boruto apparently he has lightning style, which I didn't even know, which was kind of the cool part. Like we actually get to see Boruto in action, in serious action. Like it was pretty lit. So like he actually used lightning style and like electrocuted like his throwing stars, his ninja stars and whatnot. But like I didn't even know Boruto had lightning style. I mean, I kind of assumed he would have wind style, being the son of the Hokage, because Naruto only had wind style. But I was like, lightning style. Like I was like, hold up, like Boruto has potential. What? I don't know if that's a Hyuga side or what. But I mean, damn. So but as they're fighting, apparently Shizuma brought like these his friends with him. And like when I started seeing these guys, I was like, oh, like Boruto, like he's seriously screwed. And it turns out that those guys that Shizuma brought is actually the new members of the seven deadly swordsmen of the mist. And I'm like, oh, are you serious? Like Shizuma's actually a member of the freaking swordsmen? Like, wow, like that completely blew my mind. But so Boruto, Boruto, like, no fucks given with Boruto. Like he actually has this move, like I think, what's it called, like the Boruto scream or something like that. Like it was pretty crazy. Like we actually get to see Boruto do some hand signs, which I love. That's one thing I love about Naruto. Like I always love their hand signs that they do, how they just do it so fluently. But yeah, like he kind of get like it kind of just, I guess he used wind style and lightning style, and kind of use that to manipulate his speed and like make him run faster, which was really crazy. I was like, oh, okay, like, all right, Boruto, I see you, bro. I see you. I see you. But yeah, so like he kind of like bolted like past like all the 7 deadly swordsmen, because like he was that fast, and I'm like, holy shit, like Boruto's moving. And like he was aiming at Shizuma, with that Boruto scream. But apparently, of course it didn't work out that way. Like Shizuma kind of saw it coming, and like he used like a jutsu to kind of counter that. But basically, after that, like, Shizuma gave freaking Kagura an ultimatum. He was like, well, not really an ultimatum, but he told Kagura to like basically kill Boruto, and let's start a war. Like come join us. Like we are your people. So so with it almost seemed like Kagura was kind of conflicted for a moment. Like he kind of wanted to kill Boruto, but then I don't know, maybe he was put on a show. But I mean, of course, at the last second, he turned his sword near to Shizuma and said tell Boruto basically to get out of here, and like he basically left with them, which is freaking crazy. Oh, also another thing, apparently earlier, freaking Sugetsu's also in the village, like following, I think he's following Shizuma, I think, and I don't know what that's about. I think this has something to do with Orochimaru or what, or maybe because I think Sugetsu was supposed to be one of the 7 deadly swordsmen, if I'm correct. It's been a long time since Naruto, but I think so. But anyway, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, so like basically Kagura like left with Boruto. I mean with the 7 deadly swordsmen. Like so Boruto's like laying face down in the water, and apparently Sarada came and rescued him and whatnot. And what it actually wasn't Sarada which we later learned. It was actually Haichia, the guy. I thought this guy was dead because freaking like in the previous episode, I thought Shizuma like sliced his jugular screen open, but apparently this motherfucker's still alive because Sarada saved him. And of course he's eternally grateful for that. And he also explained that he didn't know that Shizuma was gonna do all of this. Like he basically meant he was a pawn, which I mean it was like okay, but like basically Sarada and Boruto, like they're not gonna really forgive him for the things he's done. But I mean it's crazy. I don't even know how this kid's alive. Like I thought once you get a cut that deep in your neck, like you're dead. But apparently Sarada healed him somehow. I mean, I guess with Sakura's skill. I mean, I guess she taught him some healing techniques. I don't know. But yeah. So basically, like they kind of like they're basically gonna team up and whatnot, and try to get Kaguya back from the 7 deadly swordsmen. And basically, we see also another shot of Sugetsu being followed by Minsky. So again, I don't know if this ties into Orochimaru. I don't know what's going on with those two, but he's kind of following the 7. He's kind of following Sugetsu's following Shizuma, and Mitsuki's following Sugetsu, so I don't know what the deal is with that, man. I don't know. We're gonna have to kind of see. But basically, I mean, it kind of ended with you know, like all 7 of them being gathered in these tombs. Like they basically like have the I guess he came to the tombs where the weapons were stored, and basically like, you know, Shizuma's like, you know, here we go. Like it's time to do this. You know, it's time for there to be war. So you know he's ready. But guys, that's pretty much the episode in a nutshell. It's freaking crazy. Oh, also, Shizuma said something about you know, if they attacked if all of them attacked Kaguya, that all of them would have been cut down, which is kind of crazy. So I'm thinking, wait, is Kaguya stronger than all 6 of them? I don't know. That's just a theory, but I mean, I kind of glanced over that. I had to pause it and actually read it to make sure that's what it said. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's actually true. I mean, someone can elaborate for me for that, but I don't know, guys. I just had that in my mind. I was like, damn. So Kaguya's like the most powerful swordsman in the group. Okay, but I mean, I can kind of see why. I mean, he's the grandson of a mass murderer. So, hey, I mean, what can you say? All right, guys, that's been the episode in a nutshell. A pretty damn good episode. Like we saw some action from Boruto, and we saw him also use lightning style, which is crazy. And I mean, this is also kind of cool because again, this felt more like classic Naruto, actually, you know, using techniques instead of that bullshit like machine thing that Boruto has around his wrist in the movie. Like he actually used his own, like, you know, his own technique, like with his own hands, and that's I kind of respect him for that. You know, he's still a bitch, but I respect him a little bit for that. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap up this episode of 28 of Boruto. If you guys enjoyed this review of it, please give this video a like, comment, and share if you want to see more. And subscribe. Also subscribe. But guys, this has been your boy, the Apex Uchiha, and I shall see you in the next one. But until then, I gotta scatter. So, take care, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.